Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Todd Anderson.
And you're watching the Versus Series on StarCityGames.com. All right, to finish off the week on the SCG Versus Series, we are playing Standard in preparation for the SCG Tour Stop in Baltimore, where we're going to be playing a little bit of Team Constructed. Yeah, we've got Craig Crumples and Cedric Phillips bringing all the action this weekend. And today we're going to be playing what if someone didn't punt, we would have had as an amazing top four match. I think this would have been.
About it. It was gross.
Yeah,
I don't even know what happened. I was like,
Mike just for some reason forgot that his eternalized servant didn't have summoning sickness or cub. He just thought that creature couldn't attack.
Sure, he had a scarab god for like 3 turns, and I turned off the stream, and then I came back and.
It was pretty epic, but this would have been the showdown in the top 4. Mike Sigrist versus Seth Manfield. I thought that was, I mean, I was personally happy that we got to play against Mardu because the match is really easy. But
when you say we, you mean Seth Manfield because he's on your team.
Genesis, yes. And Seth is on my. They know that.
Well, I just want to make sure that they know that because that's a big deal. Your teammate won the tournament.
Yep, and we are in first place after our loss to Musashi at the end of last season, which was a little disheartening. But we're back. We're back in the saddle.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback.
We're ready.
We already here.
Yeah, but yeah. So I'm going to be playing Seth's Pro Tour winning Sultai list that was, I think, 3 or 4 cards off mine, and I do think my list was better, but we'll go with the one that won the tournament.
The one that won the tournament.
Yeah, I do believe mine's better, though. I still stand by those words. I was kind of yelling at him not to do the things he was doing to his deck, but
he won the tournament.
He still won it, yeah. Well, the deck's just that good.
Sure.
Okay, with the team series stuff, Seth finished the Swiss 7-1-2. He probably would have won one of those matches if he didn't draw. But he was our 5th best constructor record on Team Genesis after the Swiss.
Because he took 2 draws. He had the wins to take 2 draws.
Yeah.
You can't. He went 7-1. That's a really good record.
It is a good record. But anyway, what are you playing?
Today I'm going to be playing Mike Sigrist's top 8 Pro Tour deck list, 4-color energy. This is going to be an Attune with Ether battle where we're both trying to jockey for position in the early turns of the game, trying to contain each other's threats, and hopefully one of our big in-game cards will be able to stabilize.
I don't have many big in-game cards.
I mean, you got some stuff.
I got A stuff.
Hostage Taker's really good.
That is true.
I mean, you can steal my big stuff.
I can. That's look at me. Yeah. I'm the captain now.
All right, well, that's going to be the matchup. So let's go ahead and jump right into the match between 4-color energy and Sultai energy aggro. 9.
7.
8. I got to go first.
Well, that's always depressing. Oh no, and I got a mulligan.
Yeah, my hand's great.
It's great.
I was just looking over it, trying to sequence stuff. But yeah, it great.
All right, well, my hand was not. I had an island for mana, the worst land in the deck.
All right, so how's your 6, Brad?
Well, it's much better. It's that I don't need.
All right, your turn. Even though we have a mountain for the Rootbound Crag, we want to play this tap just in case we need to play a red spell on 2, and also draw a land that we want to play. There's no reason for us to play Botanical Sanctum on turn 1, really.
Right, you are up.
Brad has the advantage.
I have the advantage because I get the attune first?
Yeah. Turn 1 attune is always advantage.
All right. Well, let's.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay.
Go. Hopefully you don't have removal spell. Don't do what?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. 3, 5, 4.
Alrighty.
Good.
All right. I can deal with that. If not having the fatal push for the servant is often really bad in these early games when you're on the draw. Your turn.
Whack-a-mole.
Okay, no dragon is good though. All right. All right, 16. Whew.
He's a big
Ooh,
boy.
buddy.
I told you it was a good draw.
Ooh, buddy. Yeah,
We drew this to curve out super good.
Yeah. Let's just hope it works.
Just kidding, I have a Chandra. All right, minus.
Yep.
And then, I guess just that.
Yeah, I would just check with that.
All right, go.
All right, dead.
Man, C's deck's great.
All right, I had to mulligan again, but this isn't the worst of openers. Hopefully we can find a 2-drop on this scry, though, and we did.
I'm mulligan a 6-lander into this, and I don't think we want this card, so we're going to bottom it.
All right, your turn.
Go.
You got the spray?
I do.
All right, that's bad. Whatever. Yeah, that's true. That is relevant.
It is
I'll take an energy and 2 more, and your turn.
All right, so you can only play 1 spell this turn. I don't really want to burn an energy, but if we draw a tap land, I think it's just better to. Well, I guess if we have to use the Ether Hub energy anyway to play the Rogue Refiner, and we're not attacking and probably not blocking, probably just better to do this in case we draw a fast land. Go.
Ay. All right, so. This is not great. All right, well, we'll attack.
So I think I'm technically the control player in this matchup. I'm not positive. I think trading here is fine. Our hand is pretty good. I think the longer the game goes, the more favored. So I don't have an answer to Hostage Taker right now, so I'm going to play this a little slow.
Yep.
Or I should do this backwards. Alright, so this one first and then this. So
Sure.
I'm going to be at 7 after.
Yep.
Okay, go.
This is a tough turn. So, does 2 cards. We pretty much are kind of in a position where the game might go long. So I think I'm just going to play Walking Ballista for 2 and try to play out a long game.
Sure.
And your turn.
We'll play a tune.
Yep.
And again, I don't have an answer for Hostage Taker, and I don't want to get blown out by it. So I don't really want to play this card in my hand.
I just play it.
I'm thinking about it, but... Alright, your turn.
Right.
Walking Ballista might get a little out of control, too.
We're going to go to 4 energy. Play a Rishkar.
That's pretty good.
And so we can make this 5. Drain a bunch of resources. This can get up to 3 to also deal some damage. So I think I'm pretty safe. I don't even know if I want to lose it. Extra mana is always really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But that would cost Todd at least some resources. Yeah, I think I'm safe attacking with this.
So my gut tells me to just block it with everything, because I don't have a removal spell. I need to find a removal spell to feel safe against a hostage taker on my Scarab God. So if we block with all 3 of these, you can make it a 5 and kill 1. So we have to at least make 1 token. If you have Blossoming Defense, we need 2 more. You can also put a counter on it, and you can shoot down all 3 things. But you can't shoot down 3 things and... you can't shoot down 3 things and play Blossoming Defense.
No, you can throw everything at it, and it would live through what's on board.
No, you can make it a 5, and then shoot 3 things, right?
Yeah, but
if I make 3 tokens?
You'll live. I'm saying if you put every resource on it on board, this will die.
Yeah. You said this will live.
No, sorry.
Alright, I'll just do that.
So you're going to throw everything in front of it. Interesting.
It is a very weird play. I'm also kind of bluffing, I guess, like some sort of removal spell, but since Brad knows my list, I don't really have anything in this spot that would really punish him. And if I had Harness Lightning, I would just cast it already, probably.
I think I'm just going to pump it once and take out both servants.
Sure.
And pass the turn. The god. Alright, I'll kill 2 of them.
Okay, you take 1.
15.
Your turn. Make sure that wasn't from last game? I don't think I've hit you yet.
Oh,
I think
it
you're at
was?
19.
Okay,
yeah,
19.
I did the same thing you did.
Alright. Sadly, I have to say go.
Alright, upkeep. We're going to try to start draining Brad for a little bit here, I think. So we will activate targeting Rogue Refiner.
Yep, I'll drop it 18.
2 energy, draw a card, activate this, scry 1. And keep it on top, draw for turn. Guess I tapped poorly, but it's like 50-50. Definitely attacking with a Thopter. Kind of want to attack with a Scarab God too. I don't really. I mean, if it trades for both things, I don't really care that much. Now we can. We're really close to playing and activating in the same turn, and I have stuff to do next turn. So sure.
I'll block with.
Alright, you should be at 1 less actually because of the drain. So
I'm at 18, right?
Yeah.
I have at 18. All right, I'll block Scarab God with Rishkar.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'll take 1 down to 17.
Yep, your turn.
I'll shoot it.
Okay. This is during instep, I assume. So trigger.
Yeah, it'll come back during.
Your instep.
Yep. This is not good. Your turn.
Alright, so this triggers. I'll go ahead and make a Thopter.
Okay.
Draw. Attack.
Block.
Okay.
Blossoming Defense.
Sure. Actually, you can just pump it twice. That was stupid.
No, I can't. I can only pump it once. My Rishkar's gone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Pump it, remove, kill 1. Down to 16.
Okay. So you take 4 from this?
Oh, yeah. That draws me to 12.
Yeah. So 2012. We're just going to play both of these. Go.
All right, dead. Where's my haymakers? All right, so on player draw, there's some people on my team liked keeping in Fatal Push or Couple on the draw. I just thought it was a scare tactic. On the draw, I might bring in a couple Die Youngs since they can hit dragons, but on the play, I also don't like this card. So the way that I usually sideboard is I would bring in like 2 Die Youngs or even Duresses, and I will have some Duress on the draw. But I'm going to bring these in because Seth Manfield would. And since we're playing Seth's deck, we're going to board Seth's way.
Sure thing. My side, Long Tusk Cub is not really the plan we want to implement in this particular matchup. This is a card that shines against control decks. It allows you to turn the corner aggressively in matchups where that is what you want to be doing. But in this matchup, I think we need to play the control role, so we're going to be bringing in some removal spells and some confiscation coups. This card is a bit awkward against Blossoming Defense, but hopefully we can overload Blossoming Defense with stuff like Harness Lightning. Like, basically make him use it during his end of turn and then untap and have a confiscation coup turn.
It's also, it's just something you have to do, but it's even embarrassing against Hostage Shaker too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're here for game number 3, and this is a keep, but if we don't draw another land soon, we might just get run over way too fast.
I'm kind of in the same boat, except I need to draw 2 lands, but we have 2 Harness Lightnings to buy us some time, and we are on the draw.
All right, so draw a forest. That was maybe the worst draw on the deck. Your turn.
All right, so we do want to play around Blossoming Defense here, so I think we just want to main phase this now.
Yep.
So we'll end up with 1 since Brad doesn't want to trade a 2-for-1 on energy.
Gross. Here, I think the best play is to lose an energy, but we have to force a removal spell for the turn and hope to draw our own land. So your turn.
We'll tune. I think I just want a second mountain here, which is kind of gross. But I'll play this. Your turn.
Well, we drew a land.
All right. Now I need to draw land.
Oh, you don't have a blue source in hand?
No. Well, I have 2 double red spells that if I draw any land, it comes up land tapped. Be very
that
good
would just
here.
be good.
It's not too bad.
No.
Your turn.
All right. Well, here I think we want to get greedy.
Okay. No blocks.
Okay. So in this situation, I mean, the game, we're probably going to lose to like some overpowered cards eventually, but if he had Magma Spray, he would block, force me to use, and then Magma Spray it, or force the trade. But since he's not doing that, I think it's always safe to go for the pump. So you take 4 and I get 3 energy.
All right, so I'm at 16. You're still at 20.
Yeah, and we will say go just in case we get cooed, but if you're not afraid of coup, you can just pump right away.
Sure.
Dragging it up?
Yep. Tax.
Yeah. I'm going to pump.
Yeah, that's fine. Exert. Your turn. About to take a big old punch in the face.
Take 7.
I'm at 9.
Yeah.
16.
Your turn.
so this is a free roll because we don't have a land for the turn. Let's just go ahead and do that. Guess we get an island. We're just going to do this while he's tapped out. We're going to play a Whirler and then Harness Lightning the Cub. Because we don't want to get hit with a Blossoming Defense. So, go up to 8, go up to 11, and then how big was it? It was a 7 you hit me for 7?
It was 7, yeah.
Alright, so we're down to 4. Go.
Alrighty. And sadly, we just have to contempt that, lose an energy, and go up to 20 or 18, and then your turn.
You have 2 cards?
Yeah.
I think it's fine to make a Thopter here. We can maybe turn the corner here and get a little aggressive. I'm gonna Chandra minus.
Yeah.
And hit you for
13.
Your turn.
I guess that's just to play. You have 2 cards.
Big old boys.
And your turn.
Oh crap, I saw the top card.
Why were you going to draw it anyway?
It's true. Alright, 4 energy, 3 energy, 6 energy.
Well, this game has run away.
I think I'm going to attack for 1.
Okay.
So you're at 12.
All right, Rogue Refiner. 2 energy, 3 energy, draw a card. 5 energy. 3 energy up to 5 energy. Wait, so how much was it? I was at 1, yeah. So
let's go to
I go
4.
up to 4 and then up to 6, yeah. I think I was at 1 energy, I don't remember.
I think so too.
Okay. And I was at 2 up to 5 up to 7. I know I was at 2.
Where are we at 2?
Because I had 3 for a while and I used 1 to contempt. The contempt turn went down to 2. I was at 2, so I'm at 7.
Sure.
And your turn.
I'll make 1 Thopter. Alright, let's draw. So, don't really know what to do right. I really don't want to kind of burn a Chandra to kill a Siphoner, but we're so far ahead that I think it's worth it just to try to keep Brad from. All right. So 6, 7, 8. All right. Mana. Chandra minus. And play this.
Okay.
2. And attack for 2.
All right, drops me to 11.
I have you at 10.
10? Okay.
Here you go. Yep.
And here we go.
Take up.
Gross.
Attack.
8.
Go.
All right, well, I am desperately losing on both sides. The Scarab God fight and in the air. Every metric. So, and you're at 9?
I'm at 9, I believe.
I have 9, 8.
Yeah.
Even mana I'm losing. So when that happens, what could I possibly do? I don't even have enough mana to do anything that I really desperately want to do, so I think we're just gonna have to try to draw something. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose.
Okay.
Because I couldn't go for God because Chandra plus tokens is just gonna race me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another potentially bust opener, but it's just so close that you have to keep it. But I think we're gonna have to draw some non-lands to actually bridge to 5.
Yeah, my hand's pretty interactive, which I think is important, especially when I'm on the draw. So we'll just go ahead and attune. I think we'll get the mountain in case we need a second red.
That was a good draw. All right. Glint sleeve up to 3, your turn.
Let's use a braid.
Yeah.
Go.
Rogue Refiner up to 5, then your turn.
4.
Attack.
And then fine trading.
All right. Winding Constrictor, Sanctum, your turn.
So I don't really want to walk in to a Blossoming Defense. And I can still just progress my board a reasonable amount this turn. So I think I'm just going to do that.
Yep.
Go.
7 energy, play a God and pass the turn.
Well, that's bad.
No coup?
Not yet. Nothing to match. We'll go to 8, 11, and then EOT. Harness it, so go 14 to 9. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, this bridges at least for a turn. Go up to 4. Or go up to 10 total.
That's pretty good. And he gets the Scarab God back.
And the God back.
Alright, how do I actually win this game? I have to peel something insane right here, but I also think I need to put pressure on Brad.
I would 100% make 3 Thopters.
Well, I don't have a way to gain energy, or I do. But
Does it matter?
Well, if I draw Scarab God, I want to be able to play it this turn.
Oh, sure.
But I have it in tune, so I can. So
Yeah.
I was just making sure before I just burned all my energy. Doo-doo. Alright, well. Do I want to attack? Force you to double block, but I can't kill 2. I guess I can't kill 2 things, so sure.
So. I don't know how much I care about this Winding Constrictor, but I really don't care about these Rogue Refiners. So.
Sure. You're at, is that first damage?
17, yeah.
Jesus. Alright, here you go.
All right. Wow. All right. We'll play the God. Cub.
He's big!
Go.
He's so big! Oh, if there's ever a start to get me out of this jam.
Yeah.
That's probably it. In case I draw 2 drop. Alright, 4.
13.
Go.
All right. So one of the things that a lot of people do is almost religiously activate Scarab God during upkeep. And most of the time it's fine because you're activating your Scarab God, so you're going to win games. But in a situation like this, it's not where I want to be. I want as many shots at a Walking Ballista as possible this turn. And yes, I do get a Scry, so I could Rogue Refiner, draw, hit a Scry. But I also get to cast a Rogue Refiner out of my hand. But I guess that's... It works better because if I brick, I'm guaranteed another shot. Whereas with 7 mana, I would have to hit a land to do something again. So just because of all those reasons, I think I'm supposed to just draw. And this allows me to play a Rogue Refiner, draw. All right, well, that's interesting. All right, attune.
That's so much damage. I have to block with my Rogue Refiner too, because like when this is in play, every energy translates to a counter on evens. So Longtusk Cub is potentially 18, 20 power. So I will block it.
We have Merit Lage to many a Longtusk Cub in testing.
All right, I'll take 5.
Well, I'm gonna activate.
Sure, I'm still.
So you don't kill my Longtusk Cub.
Sure.
All right, and you can go.
I have a really good joke for when I lose this game, but
I don't think you're gonna lose it the way you think you are.
Play this.
Yep. Ten.
Go.
Take your Hydra.
You go home.
4 energy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Upkeep. Trigger Hydra as a zombie.
So I go to
Scry.
14.
All right. Yeah, I can keep that. It's not even what I want to do with my turn, but sure. I just want to do this for the lulz. But I don't even know if it's even close to my best play. However, I'm going to just attack with these and see what happens.
Well, I can't possibly win the game.
No.
For starters. So I was going to try to harness lightning the Longtusk Cub. Was my joke when he had 400 energy.
Yeah, I have this.
Yeah.
Actually drew some of the good ones. All right, so on the draw, I like having duresses, and since the overlap between Blossoming Defense and duress is so similar, in effect, I don't want to flood on them. So 3 and 3, but in this matchup with a bunch of Chandras, coups, just plain removal spells, sometimes you're needing to tap out more on the draw, and you want to make sure what's coming. So often you'll like duress, and then play some things, get dragon, and then take the dragon and hope they don't draw a removal spell in those 2 turns. So duress does have some good effects in the other turns. Also, it hits a Chandra.
All right, I'm on the play here for game 5. Let's see if I can take this one down. My hand is pretty good. I got some mana acceleration. A lot of stuff to do early turns, which I like.
Now it sucks you have mana acceleration, but my hand is, it's okay. We're going to definitely need some stuff, but Walking Ballista on 2 isn't the card you want. But you have to keep it in because any opening hand Walking Ballista is the worst card in your opening hand, and any turn 5 forward, you're almost always want to draw Walking Ballista. All right, that's better. So I'm going to start off with a duress.
You get a harness lightning.
I get a harness lightning, and we've got Rogue Refiner Servant Battles. All right. I'll play a cub, and your turn.
Womp womp.
That is sad.
I was gonna slow roll it, but I don't want to do you like that.
That is very sad. All right, Rogue Refiner, draw. Your turn.
All right, you got 2 energy.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. So you go to 17?
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Swing it.
Block shoots.
Okay, so you take 0, and then
Yep.
I'll play Whirler up to 10.
Yep.
Go.
You have 1 card, 2 cards. Kind of want to draw an extra card, but I feel like I should take the Whirler. Oh, you can trigger. Trigger on the stack targeting. All right, I'm take it. Your turn.
This is not great. Pretty sure he has a boss man defense too, so I think we're just kind of in trouble.
Yeah, 11.
All right. Go.
Hey, that is not too bad.
Oh yeah, this is a fine scenario for you to be in, I'm sure. As long as
No,
you-
I'm saying it's not. That's not too bad for you to have.
Oh no, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna tune up to 4 energy.
I'm actually kind of glad I don't have removal if you have a boss man defense, and I just have another threat.
And then I'm gonna play this up to 7 energy.
Mm-hmm.
And you only have 4 energy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I just have to say go.
Don't really want to attack with this.
Yeah, it doesn't seem worth attacking with just yet. All right, I'm gonna block this with, or I'm gonna make 2 tokens and block everything and leave you with a Thopter.
Okay. So you take 1.
Yep, 10 to 10. I am not too afraid of this Bristling Hydra. What do you got? Oh, sorry, buddy.
1 of?
One
2?
of.
Can't play around it, I don't think.
No. All right, I'll go up to 2 energy and 3 energy.
Okay.
And your turn. So I'm at 10, huh?
You at 10, huh?
1 card.
Yep. So trades yours?
Trades, yep.
Okay.
They're yours?
Yeah, are you gonna make a thing or no? I guess not.
No,
'cause
no,
this-
no. I'm gonna do that. So I go to 9.
Yep, he's trade.
Yeah, but that's your copy.
Oh,
so
oh, sorry.
Your,
sorry,
your
sorry.
graveyard, yeah.
I saw this.
No!
Go. No!
Go.
You're at
8.
That's a good one.
Ugh, 7.
Alright, so 7 to 20.
That's such an unusual sequence of events. Yeah.
Alright, 18 to 7.
Go.
What in the heck?
Well, I'm not blocking.
Sure. Alright, take 5.
No, you passed. You're not pumping?
No, I'm not pumping. Alright, that'll resolve.
So I'll go to 9.
You go to 9.
And now down
And
to
now
5.
I think I still don't pump. Before I decide, I'm gonna magma spray.
Come on.
Okay, no pump. You go to 5. Go.
Go.
Tell.
7.
Oh, I got greedy. Got greedy.
Go.
5 again.
Yeah.
Go.
Go. 3.
3. Go.
One.
Go. Okay.
Go.
Try to kill it. Okay.
Yeah. That was a stupid game.
That was a sweet game.
Well, that match taught me one really important lesson.
What is that?
Always hope Siggy punts.
Did you just not test out the matchup, I guess?
No,
or?
we did. No, actually, it's not that bad.
Sure.
It definitely comes down to drawing the bigger effects or getting on the board.
How many times did you play turn 2 Winding Constrictor? Like, not very many.
Well, that's like your worst 2-drop. Well, it's your third worst.
Sure, but I'm saying, like, in general, like, your 2-drops, like, you didn't have energy generation for a Cub, and I was able to Magma Spray it, like, twice?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like
those
that.
things happen.
Sure.
I do think that the channel version of the deck is going to oftentimes be one of our harder 4-color matchups because it's playing so many Chandras. And that's maybe an important reason to play Chandra, but I'm under the impression that the card is just not that good in the main deck of 4-color energy.
I mean, it's not good against aggro decks, right? Like,
No,
4 mana to kill, like, their 1 or 2
It's
drop
good against
creature.
like tokens, and it feels good against God's Fair Gift, but it doesn't really win you those games anyway.
Yeah.
But I guess you can play it. It seems bad against red, but everyone keeps saying that the format keeps going away from red, and red isn't really performing. It puts someone in top 8 to keep the dream alive, to keep the hope.
That's all red players need is a dream, and they'll keep playing it. You know?
They need a lightning bolt, a 1 mana and a dream. But a top deck and a dream. That's pretty much what it is. But yeah, that's all I got. I think that, I mean, that's not all I got. I got too much information on Standard to know which piece of it I want to talk about right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Standard's in a pretty sweet place, but it feels a little murky just because Attune with Ether is just everywhere. Like, over 50% of the decks at the Pro Tour have
A little less than 50, right?
No, it was over 50% had Attune with Ether in the deck. Pretty sure.
48.
Nah, whatever. 48 still a lot. 48% of decks had Jason Mind Sculptor in it. People, or sorry, 48% of decks did not have Jason the Mind Sculptor in it, and it still got banned. So.
Well, can you really ban Attune with Aether? You can call it a mistake, but can you ban it?
I don't think you can ban it. I think you can ban Ether Hub.
No.
You can.
People that want bannings in this format.
I don't want bannings. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't give a crap.
Here's Standard in a nutshell. This is what I'm going to close with. The problems with Standard is that energy being non-interactive as a mechanic is a flawed way of building a set. That's something that we wouldn't have seen until it happened.
I mean, sure.
It was difficult to see.
I am happy that they experimented.
No, I agree.
And
but the biggest outlier for this format is they made the removal too bad and the gods too good.
That's also true. The Scarab God is stupid.
Well, they made the gods need to interact with Kaladesh, right? They had to make the cards interact with Kaladesh, or they would just have Kaladesh and then a set that didn't interact with the newest set. So they amped up these gods. These gods are super powerful, and we can't kill them. We have to play like 4 mana removal to interact with them. And that's just really expensive on a threat answer basis.
Sure, but I think it's a fair trade-off because the Scarab Gods and stuff do cost a lot of mana. And like if you're going to invest 5 or 6 mana into this mythic rare, it should not be as easy as 2 mana to deal with it. And I've always been kind of leaning in that direction. Like, I don't like the card Doomblade because I think it is way undercosted for what it does. And I'm glad that it's not like a standard staple anymore.
It is. It's called Harness Lightning.
It was a mistake. We've already been over this. No, the one thing that I think Energy really struggles with as a mechanic, though, is that every card that generates energy that's playable is self-sustaining. Like
Yes.
Harness Lightning is just at worst deal 3 to a creature.
Yeah.
Even Die Young at worst is still target creature gets -2/-2. That's the worst it can possibly be.
I got some salty looks at the Pro Tour when my opponent would Hazard me, and then for 2 mana, I'd easily deal with it.
-X, brah.
And at first, they were just like, "Are you kidding me? You're playing that garbage?" And then the realization of like that garbage is wrecking me.
No, then they realize, oh, you're Brad. Oh, he figured it out. See, he went on gather. He did a search.
Yeah, I did.
See what you
I
did
went
there.
real deep. There's a few cards. I'll close with this. The last thing I did with 4-color was we worked on a version that was base Sultai that was more Trencher Gearhulk control main deck. Yeah.
All right.
It was a Torrential Gearhulk
That sounds
Sultai.
awesome.
Yeah,
Why didn't you give this to me?
That after sideboard against any deck that used its graveyard had, because it was such a powerful late game, had Crook of Condemnation as a entire game plan. So against blue-black control, your entire game plan was to go toe-to-toe with them with a Crook. And exile, like, have complete Torrential Gearhulk control. Their search for Ensconta never gets active. You just have to grind them completely out. But the deck lost to one key threat, Bristling Hydra.
Well, as control does.
Yeah.
I mean, as far back as the standard format I can remember, Bristling Hydra has been the reason why I don't like playing control, because if a Hydra ever resolves, you're probably dead. If a Chandra ever resolves, you're probably dead. Like,
Yeah.
that 4-drop spot is just so big against control decks.
I remember for like the last rotation when all the bannings were slowly happening, every format would be like new set, then you'd have 3 months. And right around the end, before the new set came out, decks, because they learned how to interact with each other, cards like Sky Sovereign and Bristling Hydra were at their strongest. Decks were playing them. They were really there. And every time I was identifying this, and I'm just like, I think these cards are getting underplayed. And so once they banned everything and rotated everything, they're just the 2 most played cards, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you next week with some different formats. But if you're itching to watch some more Magic, we've got an SCG Tour event this weekend in Baltimore. It's going to be teams. Todd and I will both be there.
Not on the same team, though. We're not friends.
Or the same format. What format are you?
Guess.
Legacy?
No, you're wrong. Guess again.
Really? Modern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be modern, but I kind of got what's it, bottlenecked into it.
Because no one else wants to be modern?
No one wants to play modern because it's a horrible hellscape.
Well, guess what format I'm playing?
Standard.
Modern.
What? Wow. How? What? Okay. All right. That is enough. We've talked your ear off enough. Thanks for watching the VersaStageOfStarCityGames.com, and we'll see you soon.